guys, it's Zach again. I'm just doing a life story today, and this one is about the time I almost drowned. So anyway, let's get right into it. So, I was with my dad. I think I might have been 7 years old. And yeah, I did know how to swim, but it was weird circumstances. We were going onto a lake to do a barbecue, and well, when we were jumping off the dock into this lake, we found a drop off, but it was not just a drop off and then it just stayed dropped off. It was like just a giant hole in the lake. So anyway, we started jumping into this drop off because we were actually able to dive into it. It was that deep. And I had done this a couple times. Like, I hadn't been able to find it, so I was wondering where it was, and I finally found it. But how I found it really sucked. What I did was I jumped into the lake. When I jumped in, I felt like a really swift tug, like kind of, like I was pulled under, and when I was pulled under, I was struggling to get back to the top, and I didn't know why, and I still don't know why to this day. I'm a very, very good swimmer. But anyway, when I finally got back to the top, I took a giant breath of air because I was under for a fairly long time. And then I got pulled back under again. And this just kept going on and on for probably what felt like hours, but was probably only a minute or two. When finally somebody saw me, and they was actually too young to try and help me. Like, they weighed a lot less than me. They didn't know how to swim, so they ran to try and get my dad. And this drop-off was actually not that far off the dock, probably only a couple feet, but not a couple feet, but far enough to the point where I couldn't reach it. And it was, when the kid got my dad couldn't see me. So then he started looking, probably about 30 seconds later, he finally saw me, and he ran to the end of the dock, and he has pretty long arms, so all he had to do was, he reached out as far as he could, and then he grabbed my wrist the last time I finally got my hand out of the water, and with one movement, he just pulled me and threw me onto the dock. And yeah, I started, my vision kind of started, doing the, tunnel vision and whatnot, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, and I felt like I was gonna die. I was like, my life flashed before my eyes, my very little memory of life at that time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different, a bit new. I know it's only my second video, but I'm gonna try and do this more often just because I can't do too much of any other thing right now. I'm working on getting an Elgato so I can actually record on my Xbox. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.